Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kisha, just in case you're new here. I blog every day at kjaggers.com. The link is below just in case you're interested. So today I am back with my take on a delicious summertime dinner, and it's just this beautiful lobster salad sandwich. So it's basically a lobster roll that is so easy, healthy, and delicious that I'm going to show you exactly how I made it. Mine is not so classical. I added a few extra things to jazz it up a little bit, give it a little bit more flavor and taste. This is the perfect summertime meal for an adult dinner party or maybe an adult brunch. This is delicious, you guys. Just keep watching if you want to see how to make it. The recipe is in the down bar. It's also on my blog and on my Pinterest page, but I'll show you exactly how to do it. Just keep watching. So to make this beautiful and delicious lobster roll, it's really quite simple. You don't need a lot of ingredients. Of course, you're going to need some lobster. And I chose to go for this Claw Island Maine lobster, fully cooked. And I'm just going to get the meat out of the lobster. So I do like one lobster per person, but depending on the size of the sandwiches, you could definitely maybe get 2 people from one lobster. You could also buy lobster meat that is already out of the shell, sometimes back, like in the fish cases of your local grocery store. You can check there for that, or you can just pick up some fresh lobsters if they have a lobster tank. Now, this wasn't that expensive. The lobsters were $11, close to 12 actually, a piece. Not bad. And it's a delicious summertime meal that many people love. I love bacon in my lobster rolls, so I just went ahead and fried up a little bit of bacon, cut it up before it went into the skillet just to make things easier, and it's just sitting there waiting on us. Then you're going to need 3 to 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I like it a little bit creamier, so I have 4. I have some fresh lettuce for the salad, some fresh dill out of my herb garden, but you could certainly use dried dill. You just need a little bit, not much. I love avocado on my lobster roll. That is something up to you. If you don't like avocado, you could certainly leave it out. Then you're going to need a little bit of fresh lemon juice, some salt and pepper, and I'm serving these on King's Hawaiian sandwich buns. And I have a little bit of room temperature butter because I want to brown up the buns. Now, some people have used hot dog buns, different types of rolls, any kind of bread that is a bun or a hoagie or a hot dog bun will work perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get my lobster meat out of my little friends here. And definitely if you buy it straight out of the meat case, you are going to have to steam it, broil it, grill it, do something to cook the lobster meat. But these again are already cooked. And I'm just going to start removing the meat, chunking it up, putting it in a bowl for our salad. If you already have lobster meat that is cut up, from your grocery store, you can just skip ahead to the next part. Okay, so for those of you who need to get the meat out of the lobster, remember you need to cook your lobsters. You can steam them, you can boil them, you can broil them, you can grill lobsters. There's tons of different ways to do it, but you need to let them cool so you can get the meat out. You got to be able to handle them. These are cold, they're thawed out, and I'm going to show you basically how I get through one, and then I'll kind of speed through how I get through the second. So the first thing you want to do, and this has been a while since I've done this, so bear with me, I might not be doing this exactly right, is twist off the claws. Don't be scared to just twist them right off. Now you could use a nutcracker to crack them, but my nutcracker is up with the holiday stuff, so I'm going to use the back of an ice cream scoop, and I'm just going to hit the claw to break it open. So if the camera shakes, bear with me, but here we go. See? Look at that gorgeous meat. So you're just going to peel it open. And this is a salad, so you don't have to have everything perfect, but go ahead and get as much of that lobster meat out as you can. And my cats, you guys, have been smelling this lobster thaw out for about 30 minutes. I've had it out here on the island, and they are going crazy. And just discard the shells. I don't like imitation lobster or crab meat. And see, there's a nice piece. Just show you. It's hard to get it in the viewfinder. There we go. And I just run my knife through it into little chunks. Just like that. I'm just going to proceed with the next part of the claw. Do our best to pull that out. I'm going to hit it again. And by the way, you could certainly do this on spot. Say you grab some fresh lobsters. You want to go have a picnic at the park, maybe with family, or you want to go have like a cookout somewhere. You could make this on the spot. You could take the lobsters and ice. Let me get a fork. And the mayonnaise and ice. And you could definitely make this on spot, which is really nice. This is giving me a heck of a time. There's a lot of good meat in there. I just gotta get it. There's no real science to getting the meat out. It's like eating, let me put the bowl over so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm sorry. There we go. So you can, there's no real precise way to get it out. It's like eating crab meat and getting it out of those little legs. All right, I'm gonna move on. We got another claw. I'll bust it open. And you could do this on a rock if you had to. It wouldn't matter. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Cut it up. Chunk it up. Lobster meat is super sweet and delicious. Come on, come out. All right, now we're going to do the tail. We're going to pull the tail off, just like this. Pull it back, and there's your tail. Now you're going to come in, and you're going to take all these little pieces off. So just pull them off. You don't want them. Just like that. See, no little pieces. And we're going to cut straight down the middle. We just ripped off the tail. Look at that meat. See it hanging out? It's going to be delicious. Okay. You just run your knife straight down it and crack it open. And you're going to have a beautiful piece of meat. Pull it out. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful piece of lobster tail. Okay. Same thing, chunk it up. In the bowl it goes. Okay, now we move to the body. Now, this part you don't want to eat the red part inside. See that? Don't eat that. It's like the inside, the intestines. All these little legs have delicious meat in them. You can pull them off and just open up the body to get the meat out. Especially on the sides. The lobster meat lies in the joints where the legs are. There's 4 joints, And I think I got it. So the rest of this discard. You don't want to eat this. That's the inside intestines. You don't want anything to do with that. You discard it. So besides the legs, that's how much meat I got from one lobster. See, not a ton, not like what you'd think. The shell makes it look like there's more, but there's not. There is meat in these. I'm not taking my time and going through them. I'm going to freeze them and use them for a lobster soup later. So now let's move on to the next lobster. Lobster meat I got out of 2 lobsters, not a ton. You could dig around more in the body, in the joints. No. So right now I have some butter heating up on the stove. We're gonna brown the buns and let them cool for just a quick second. I'm doing 1 roll at a time, and you could definitely do this ahead of time if you planned on making it like on location, but you don't have to have them browned either. It's just a preference of mine. Okay, so let's make the lobster salad. We got the lobster. I'm going to take most of my mayonnaise, mix it up. And then I'm going to add a little bit, just a tablespoon or so of fresh lemon juice. My lemon's almost too big for my juicer. There we go. I'm going to mix that in. And then I'm going to mix in some of the bacon, a handful. I'm just going to kind of crumble it even more. So put it in. Just like that. You can just put however much you want. I probably have a half cup in. And then you're going to add your dill. So I'm just going to kind of easily get some of that fresh dill off. And get it in the bowl. Dill always goes good with pretty much any fish. Doesn't matter which one. Now, celery is another thing that a lot of people put in this salad. I do not like celery. I can tolerate it, but it's nothing I really use. You could definitely use some celery salt too. And you could substitute the dill for some just fresh parsley if that's your thing. Now we're going to add just a little bit of avocado. I'm just going to cut it in half. Okay. Score it right while it's in the shell. And then just press out the cubes. I'm just using a half avocado for this recipe. And now I'm going to add salt and pepper. My friend likes cherry tomatoes in hers. And that's good too because I've actually had it. If you use celery salt, skip on the regular salt. I'm going to mash up the avocado just a little bit more within the lobster salad. I'm going to mash up the avocado within the lobster salad a little bit. Just to kind of not have such big chunks, but it doesn't really matter. Avocado is delicious no matter what. So if you don't like it, just skip it And you can definitely just use the mayonnaise. I just think avocado gives it a great summer taste. So now we are going to taste it, just to make sure that you have plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. That is so good. Let's build the lobster roll. Again, I'm not using rolls. I'm just using my King's Hawaiian bread, and these are just the sandwich buns that I toasted. Okay, so these are just King's Hawaiian rolls that I've toasted very simply. And you could definitely use a hot dog bun, you can use a hoagie roll, whatever you have. I'm going to add a little bit of lettuce. I'm using 2 different kinds. I'm going to add some of that beautiful lobster salad right to the bun with the avocado. So put your top on, and there you have it, a delicious, easy adult summer dinner, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. I hope you guys give this a try. It's to die for, I promise. And again, you could add cherry tomatoes. You could not add the avocado. Always add the lemon juice though, and the mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and some dill, and serve it up on any kind of bread you like. So the recipe will be in full in the down bar. You can also find it on my blog at kjaggers.com. The link is below, and this is a delicious sandwich that I'm sure all of you guys who love lobster will love. It's absolutely delicious. Please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos. And again, the recipe is in the down bar on my blog and also on my Pinterest page. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.